What's up, YouTube gang? It's your boy Coley Reacts. It's Nukes Top 5 Crazy Scary Ghost videos. Let's check them out.
Paranormal enthusiast James White has a very spooky business. He professionally arranges and hosts seances in allegedly haunted and abandoned buildings in Toronto, Canada. James is hosting a seance at the historic Lambton House with a group of curious participants. The Lambton House is a former inn that was built in 1860, and it is said to be extremely haunted. Now, James White and his group are about to witness something absolutely terrifying.
What you looking at, bro?
Is it a person? So give me a sign. Are they in this room? Is it a male?
Bruh. Bro, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready, y'all. Bro, he just disappeared in
the middle of a seance, one participant
I thought that was a
yanked backwards out of his chair by an unseen force.
Oh, I thought that, man, I thought he vanished. It looked like he vanished. It's so grainy.
The door behind me was open, and
oh, that was him?
I had my partner sitting beside me, and we had the door, like the door was open behind us, and we thought we heard something back there, but nothing was there. So we turned, and I looked, and I saw nothing. So I turned my head back towards the group, like the circle, and we're all holding hands. And then all of a sudden, I just felt like this force just come and pull me back, and it was like aggressive. It wasn't like calm.
Bro, you sat back down.
Like, it's trying to
I would have got up out of there.
No.
I wouldn't even have been there in the first place,
We were,
but
like, flat on the ground and wasn't moving. I was holding hands with the people beside me, and it just pulled me. And it like felt like someone was coming up behind me, like standing up behind me as I'm sitting in the chair, and like taking my shoulders and like pulling me towards the mirror. It was crazy.
And you thought the best thing to do was just sit back down in the circle.
To Instagram to share their stories about the incident. One seance witness had this to say about the strange event. I sat across from him when this happened, and it was fantastic to see.
Fantastic.
Another witness says, I was there. Another epic seance with @James White Seance.
Epic? What is wrong with these people?
Capture evidence of an unknown entity aggressively grabbing an innocent visitor at the Lambton
I mean, I guess some people could say the same thing about me, like, why is you watching this crap? I'd rather watch it from the comfort of my own home like that, bro.
YouTube channel D's Dark Adventures says that an anonymous fan emailed her about a very creepy experience he had while driving home late one night. The dash cam video shows the man driving down an isolated country road in the middle of nowhere. Suddenly, he spots something that makes his blood run cold.
Oh, this looked like something I'd seen before. I think I'd seen this before. Similar. It's always somebody standing on the side of the road or something.
This lady. Excuse me, you need help?
Just keep driving.
What the?
Yeah, why would you stop anyway?
The driver suddenly spots a woman walking all by herself in the middle of the night. As he gets closer, he is horrified when he sees that the woman is covered in blood. Worried for her safety, he rolls down his window and asks...
She covered in blood. She wasn't screaming when she was walking down until you stopped and asked her if she needed help or whatever. Then she starts screaming and hollering, and she covered in blood. First of all, why are we stopping for people in the middle of the night? Clearly, there's no signs of life anywhere around here. First of all, why are we being so nice? Why are we stopping? Maybe somebody needed help. How would you like it if that was you? I'm gonna figure it out. Because for one, I'm not gonna ask you to give me a ride. You might be a serial killer, so you don't just pick people up, bro. We don't do hitchhikers, bro. Come on now.
Or if she needs help.
Excuse me, you need help?
After which she lets out a blood-curdling scream.
What the?
At this point, the man notices that the woman appears to have no eyes, only black sockets. Terrified by her reaction and appearance, the driver quickly just gets out of there. He says that he called the police, but they never found this mysterious woman.
You should have just did that from
So
jump.
just
If
what
he
do
was
you
worried.
think is going on here? And what would you do in this same situation?
Keep driving.
What the?
Bro, some of these
The
people,
woman
bro.
in white. Nukes Top 5 viewer and paranormal investigator Mark Reyes emailed me about a video that he captured with his family while on a ghost hunt at the Evangelical
I know y'all wondering
Spiritual
why I got my
Church
coat on,
in
man. I just came
Cicero,
from outside, bro.
Illinois.
It's freezing
The
out there.
church was
All that
once
snow.
used as a funeral
It's starting
home
to get hot.
and is said to be extremely haunted. It's the middle of the night and Rick and his family are investigating the church when suddenly their EMF meter detects something they can't see. What happens next is truly chilling.
Are you afraid? That room over there is scary. Have you seen it? This one, come here. This one. This is a private office.
So you can't go in there.
No, I'm saying that it's open because we could.
What happened? What are we looking at?
Did you see it? A woman who seems to be wearing a white gown can be seen standing behind the family on the far side of the church.
They look like a
Ricky says
statue on
that
the
his
wall
daughter
or a
felt a
picture or
presence
something.
as she looked back,
Oh, no, that's...
but that none of them actually saw the mysterious woman at the time. It wasn't until they returned home that they discovered what they had captured. So could this eerie figure possibly be the spirit of one of the people who passed through the funeral home? Let me know what you think.
Why is we
We
in a...
need scary videos. So
Why
if
we
you
in a
see something
funeral
that you
home,
think
bro?
would be perfect for the top 5, send it to us at nukestop5@gmail.com.
I'm still waiting for him to scare me with something, bro.
Paranormal investigator Ian from the YouTube channel Midwest Ghost Hunter is back with another
Midwest?
investigation. This time at the mysterious Native American burial mounds at
Oh,
the
yeah, we seen
Crow
this dude
River
before.
in Minnesota. Many people claim to have experienced terrifying paranormal activity at the burial mounds. Some have heard the strange sound of phantom drums and disembodied voices. And some
First of all, how do you know the
claim that
voices
they've
are
seen
disembodied?
glowing apparitions at the site. Curious about the claims, Ian decides to do an overnight investigation in the hopes of capturing paranormal evidence. Things quickly take a very creepy turn as Ian searches for one of the burial mounds.
Man, walking through these woods, I feel like anything could just pop out at me right now.
Bro, don't say that.
Like, from anywhere.
There's something jump out right now, I swear to goodness.
Bears, Bigfoot, ghosts, anything. Okay. I don't know if I'm going crazy. I thought I heard something behind me. Hello?
Stop zooming in, bruh.
Who's over there?
Why you want to zoom
I
in?
don't know, maybe I'm just paranoid. I thought I heard something, but I'm not sure.
You ain't too paranoid, you zooming in the dark.
Ooh, holy shit. Okay. All right. Okay, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm not going crazy. I don't know. I don't know if I should try this, but I'm gonna try walking backwards because I want to see what's coming up behind me.
Bro, every time you turn around...
Still there. Standing like right there. Hello?
Ian hears footsteps following him. Then he hears a loud, indiscernible voice. He's now a little freaked out, but he continues his search until he finally finds one of the Native American burial mounds. What happens next is truly disturbing.
All right, here's mound number 2. I'm actually not going to say anything this time. I'm actually just going to listen.
Why do y'all even do this stuff by yourselves? I mean, I don't know why y'all do it anyway. Don't do it. Don't go by yourself in the woods at night.
Oh my God, I'm hearing all kinds of things over here. It sounds like voices, but they're so faint.
A female voice can be heard speaking, almost as if someone at the burial mound is having a long, involved conversation. But it's something else that really spooks Ian as he explores the Crowing River's edge. Something truly terrifying.
You know,
Is
there's
it,
not
bro?
much going on right
Is
now.
it terrifying?
It's a lot of fun just being out here. Out in the wilderness. Even though it's
Stupid is what it
dark,
is.
I can barely see 10 feet ahead of me. Holy shit. Just when I said it was fun being out here. Pretty sure there was a goose back there.
A goose?
In the water.
Of all things, Ian's biggest scare so far comes from the sudden sound of a honking goose.
Holy shit.
Eventually, Ian finds another burial mound. Now,
I'm tired of
he knows
Ian.
that he might not be able to communicate in English with the spirits of the Native Americans buried there. So, he decides to just listen. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Okay. I start talking. I sound like a male voice.
I didn't hear
Could you speak
nothing.
again? Oh my God! Dude, that was a face! I just seen a face! That
I
was
didn't
a
see nothing.
glowing face!
Bruh. You could have edited. I could have did that.
Oh my God, I cannot believe that! Dude, his face just appeared right there!
His fake, it's the
Right
fake
there.
excitement for me,
Oh my
bro.
God, that was one of the craziest things I've ever seen!
The fake amazement.
It's one thing to see a light, a mist, even a shadow, but a face? A face!
A face.
Ian hears
I've
another
never
old
seen a
voice speaking from
face.
somewhere nearby.
Bro.
A pale face then quickly appears and disappears from right out of the darkness. Ian is shocked by what he has captured and deems his paranormal investigation
I'm not
a
shocked.
huge success.
I could have
So
did that in
Ian
my
captures
editing
the
skills,
voices
bro, and
and
I ain't
face
nowhere
of
near no
lingering
pro
Native
editor.
American spirits buried at the Crowing River. Let me know what you think.
That's what I think.
Five-year-old Ricky and
Think
his
it's a
sister
cash
Vicky
grab.
set out to explore the old abandoned Sanhaven Sanatorium near Dunn
I think I've seen this
North
before,
Dakota.
too.
The sanatorium was built in 1912 as a treatment center for patients suffering from tuberculosis. Many of these patients did not survive. They passed away inside the walls of the Sanhaven Sanatorium. In the 1960s, the hospital
I don't know,
became a
maybe I
treatment
didn't.
center for the mentally
The
impaired.
building looked familiar, though.
However, it was eventually closed in 1987 after many reports of patient mistreatment and neglect. The Sanhaven Sanatorium is now known as a paranormal hotspot.
Just knock
To
it
this
down.
day,
Why do it look like
those
that,
with
bro?
an
Just knock
interest
the
in
building down.
supernatural travel to the hospital to explore, hoping to experience paranormal activity. So, Ricky and his sister are carefully exploring the creepy old decaying building. They experience something downright creepy.
No, that was a morgue. Oh, come on, let me have that.
Couldn't tell you.
Oh, that's creepy.
Man, this building's getting pretty bad.
I don't know why these people never cease to amaze me. Like, why are you going in there, bro? What is fascinating about that?
That wasn't you, was it?
No.
Yeah, because she climbed all the way up there and started ringing the pipes and shit.
Sounds like someone's upstairs. There's someone upstairs. There's someone upstairs.
I hope so.
Did she say I hope so? Bro, I know she didn't say I hope so.
Hello? Hello? Where you at?
Now, it should be noted that this odd event can be explained away as simply water rattling around in the building's old rusty pipes. In fact, if you look closely, this isn't even a water pipe at all. It's actually a piece of old metal electrical conduit that has been cut in half. Nevertheless, it moves and rattles as if shaken by some unknown force.
Bro, it's probably a
Richard and his
rat.
sister are a bit freaked out and worried that they might not be alone in the sanatorium. However, even if there was someone else upstairs, it would be impossible for that person to even reach this metal conduit to make it move. So this creepy capture remains a mystery.
Sound like they're making a beat.
The thing down the hall. A group of friends from Madrid, Spain are hanging out when they suddenly hear strange sounds coming from the bathroom down the hall.
¿Están escuchando? Soy yo. Se están escuchando más de ruidos tú. Soy del baño.
No vayas.
Mano,
¿Qué es lo que quieres que vayas?
la polla. La polla. No. Ocho, para.
I mean, there's a couple of y'all, bro. Just check it out.
Hola. ¿Hay alguien ahí? No. Hermano. Hermano, no.
From what I can see, it's like 3 of y'all. Alright, with the heartbeat sounds, bro. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Bruh.
Guys are hesitant to look inside the bathroom, but when they
Bro.
do, something horrifying can be
Bro, I wasn't
seen
ready.
staring back at them.
What is
User
that?
Ain Holval shares the video to TikTok with the caption, "What the hell was in my bathroom?"
Bro, what is
Now,
that?
it's certainly very creepy, but is it real? Or is it all
I don't know, but it scared the hell out of me.
TikTok hoax?
Bro, y'all is childish for that one. The eyes was moving, cuz. Bruh.
Genuine intrigue. New home
That one was
Reddit
good.
user Genuine Intrigue has been finding evidence that some kind of animal has been walking around his backyard late at night. Curious to see what kind of animal it might be, he decides to look through the footage recorded by his motion detecting security camera. But what he finds sends a chill down his spine.
Bro, that just looked like a
During the
glitch.
soft rain, a translucent figure seems to slowly walk through the backyard. Reddit user Genuine Intrigue has no explanation for this bizarre capture. But what do you think?
That could have been y'all
This
walking past the
is
camera way earlier in the day, and it's just like,
Holden Avenue.
you feel me? Like it's like some
Urban
glitch or
explorer
something.
Chris Hill from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill sets out to explore Holden Avenue, an entirely abandoned street in Cleveland, Ohio.
Hey,
Now,
Old
it's unknown
Town.
why the street was left abandoned, other than it sits in an incredibly dangerous neighborhood.
All right, don't make us look
Multiple
bad like
bodies have
that,
been
bro.
found on this street, and each of the deceased met their end under mysterious and horrifying circumstances. So, dragging around his balls of steel, Chris Hill makes it his mission to record and document the abandoned buildings on Holden Avenue before they are demolished. In the middle of the night, Chris begins his exploration at the abandoned First Hungarian Baptist Church. He soon realizes that he might have made a huge mistake.
You think? So Ohio, bro, we ain't supposed to be exploring stuff like this.
I could have swore I heard something.
Let them do that in other parts of the world. It's bad enough the crime rate is what it is. Like, don't go looking for shit. You feel me? Leave that to the weirdos.
I think that's an animal.
They in the land too. My grandma used to have them cookies, that blue can right there. I can't stand them cookies, bro. Them is horrible. What is that? Am I supposed to be watching this screen or that screen?
What's upstairs?
Bro, it's probably an addict or somebody in there, like, or a bum.
As Chris is exploring the basement, he hears strange noises, but can't identify the source. Then a door above him on the ground floor just slams shut.
Yeah, it's probably a homeless person living in there, bro.
Investigate, and what happens next?
Homeless people do exist. You know? I'm just saying, some homeless people seek shelter. They like to be warm. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you just like in their crib. Bro, opening doors. Come in my crib, opening doors. This is where I live at. You just walking around opening doors. Yeah, all right. You just walked up in somebody's crib unannounced. No, that's somebody's crib, bro. What? Look up, look around. What that say?
No, I didn't do anything. No, I promise I didn't. Okay, I'm sorry.
Why would y'all speed up? Hold on, bro. Because we needed to read that. That's where you messed up at. You should have read it.
Yeah, there's somebody outside.
There's probably several homeless people living in
there.
there.
And no one to explain why the door slammed shut. But when reviewing his footage at home, he realizes that he captured more than he thought.
Yeah, they angry. You in their crib.
That he placed inside the church's chapel reveals that something seems to move towards the door just before it slams shut. Another static camera shows something pale and translucent moving around the pews while Chris is in the room. But
now that one I don't
all
know.
that Chris captured that night.
That just looked like a person.
Walkthrough of the church, Chris decides to check out one of the abandoned houses on Holton Avenue.
Why are we?
It did not go well.
This is sketchy. This cannot be safe.
You say that, yet you proceed to walk down the steps.
Hope I don't find a body down here. It actually looks like it's just underneath the house. It's not really a basement.
I hope something jump out and bite you. Get him! They should have yoked his ass up. That's what you get, bruh.
While checking out the house's basement, Chris hears movement on the floor above him. Freaked out by the sound, he quickly starts making his way out of there. But
Good.
There's someone inside with him.
Bro, they clearly somebody living in there, bro. They gotta.
Seems to be living in the abandoned home.
Yeah.
Chris knows the horrifying stories of the people who met a tragic end on Holton Avenue, so he quickly just gets out of the house. And with that, Chris has had about enough.
Bro, because you fascinated with trap houses and bandos, right?
Reasons, I advise everyone watching this to just stay away from Holton Avenue. But if you want to see more of Chris's explorations, you can find them all on his YouTube channel, Urbex Hill.
You don't just go exploring, run down neighborhood, bro.
Is hanging out with a friend on the boardwalk in Santa Cruz, California.
And you in Cleveland, bro. Like, you in Ohio, cuz. You don't just be going around. Come on, man.
Okay, but
You act like you out in Arkansas or Nebraska or something, bro.
Why don't you just say what you really mean?
Like, you in Ohio, cuz. We going around just... What's wrong with it?
Okay, I'm really mad at this. No one's on there. Is there? Okay, I totally saw someone.
Someone appears to be seated on the Santa Cruz Boardwalk free-fall ride, even though the ride is supposed to be closed. But then, whoever or whatever it is seems to disappear into thin air. Jalen explains that both she and her friend saw someone sitting on the ride and have no idea how to explain what happened. Now, the Santa Cruz Boardwalk opened in 1907 and has seen at least 3 confirmed fatal accidents over the last 116 years. One rumor even states that a park visitor tragically broke their neck on this very ride. So could it be that Jalen captured the spirit of someone who never made it out of the park? You decide.
It looked like they put their head down. Like they had on like a cloak or something and they just went like this.
Javier claims that strange things have been happening at his home in Spain after exploring an abandoned farm he came across one day in the middle of nowhere. He says that the farm is a place of intense paranormal activity.
I already know what you're gonna do. You wanna go explore. It's bad enough that crazy stuff just be happening to innocent people, you know what I'm saying? Like, just random people, just. But for y'all to just be going out there and looking for trouble, like, bro, what's wrong with y'all?
Francisco is recording at the farm when a door slams shut right behind him. After his days exploring the farm, he believes that something might have followed him home.
Empiezo a grabar porque estoy escuchando sonidos desde el baño muy raro y estoy solo en casa.
Nah, bro, you asked for this.
Dentro del baño.
You asked for this, bro. Whatever it is. Go ahead, snatch that shower curtain back. Go ahead, snatch it back. Go ahead. Oh no.
¿Qué coño?
Francisco believes that he might be dealing with multiple entities as he begins to hear taunting voices, laughing, and even the sound of intense crying in the night.
That's what he get. For them people who just move into houses and the house just be haunted, you know what I'm saying? Because maybe somebody passed in there or whatever the case may be. I feel they pain. But you, bro, you went looking for this.
The chilling sound of a baby crying sends Francisco off to search his entire apartment, but he finds nothing to explain the sound. Another night and things escalate to another level when Francisco's Amazon Alexa begins to behave very strangely and absolutely terrifying.
Alexa me da un susto de muerte. Escucha.
Se acaba de conectar. ¡Qué susto!
Francisco says that his Alexa is disconnected, yet it calls out in Spanish, "Go to the window. I want to see you."
You gonna go to the window, huh? Go ahead, you know you want to.
And that's not the only time that this happens.
Where's everybody else at in the house? I seen the kids' room. Where's everybody else at? And it's nighttime, like.
A female voice coming from the Alexa laughs out loud, but then stops as soon as Francisco comes around the corner. Then an entirely different, lower and creepier voice calls out, "Hola." Francisco has had enough, but he has no idea how to stop the terrifying activity. He tries to continue living his
How about
life
you
as if
stop
nothing has happened.
investigating
One
paranormal
night when he's
activity?
hanging out, just watching TV, this happens.
Escuche, acabo de empezar a escuchar a tocar desde esa puerta.
So why you still sitting there?
¿Desde ahí? ¿O es cosa mía? Míralo, míralo. ¿Hola? No puede ser. ¿Qué coño es eso? ¿Qué coño es eso, tío?
Is that a face?
¿Qué coño es eso? ¿Qué cojones? Hay una luz aquí encendida también. Mira eso, loco. Mira eso. Nada, tío. Uf. Qué puto susto, loco.
Francisco is startled by knocking coming from his hallway door. When he stands up to check it out, he spots what appears to be a small child looking in through the window.
That's what I thought.
Shocked by what he's seeing, he quickly opens the door only to find no one there. Whoever or whatever this is has disappeared. So did something follow Francisco home from the abandoned farm that he explored?
Probably.
Could it even be multiple spirits? And if you were in his shoes, just what would you do?
Leave. The only rational thing to do, leave. Get out. You done stayed there multiple nights.
Qué susto.
Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on notifications so that you never miss a video. You can also...
Bruh, these things, man, I just don't be understanding. Except for like the Cleveland, because I'm in Ohio, so I get that. Like, it's a lot of crimes, a lot of poverty, it's a lot of homeless people, bandos. You know what I'm saying? That made sense. That one made sense. It's obviously homeless people living in them abandoned houses and buildings and stuff. If you from here, bro, you don't just go in. First of all, you don't do that nowhere in the world, first of all. Nowhere in the world do you go exploring no abandoned buildings and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And if you're going to do it, don't do it by yourself, bro. And don't do it at nighttime. Secondly, you don't do that here. You definitely don't do that here. You see, they say the neighborhood was like notorious for, you know what I'm saying, deaths and things of that nature in the past. So why would you think it was okay to go to that neighborhood and start exploring? Yeah, bruh, it's time to go ahead and end this video because stuff just falling all over the place. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and holler at y'all in a minute.